You start? Alright. So welcome to our presentation, Murder and Motivation. So for our question,
Why does
What?
murder happen?
no.
What causes individuals to commit crimes as unethical as murder?
And we each took different perspectives on that topic. First, we have the ethical, presented by Mickey. Then we go off to the environmental, which is by Kenny. Then psychological by Leslie. Then the scientific by me. And then we'll end with the futuristic by Ebony.
Ethical, yeah. Through the ethical approach, a transparent line of morality is drawn regarding the reasons for murder, moral and immoral reasons. Two moral reasons would be the death penalty and suicide bombers. The death penalty is, and the Supreme Court judges use this as a punishment for treason. Suicide bombers is the government uses military sometimes. The government uses military sometimes to use suicide bombers as weapons against foreign attacking terrorists. Immoral reasons is marginalization, which is basically a threat of a person, group, or concept that is insignificant or made to feel inferior, made to feel as victims. These are some examples.
So we have the LGBTQ group. That's a group that we've seen many examples throughout history that people from the LGBTQ community that have had pride in themselves and the courage to come out have been prime victims of murder, and we've seen a lot throughout different articles that I personally read about how the main victims are immigrants, homeless people, prostitutes, and people from the LGBTQ community.
We all know how much the environment affects how someone will become in the future. So if you're in an environment where you're just getting constantly abused, when you grow up and you're released into the world, you're most likely gonna have that kind of intimacies that you had at home with other people, and you won't know how to communicate or approach other people in a way that it's not that for me. And 5 children will die today because of child abuse, and there's nothing much of us can do about it. There's just too many people that they're in their homes and they just hit their children to try and get them to cooperate, and it's just not the right way. There's people that are scared, hiding in their closets because they're scared to meet their parents, their mom's boyfriend, and it's just not right. Nearly 70% of serial killers receive extensive head injuries as children or adolescents, which comes to tell me these serial killers, they probably got hit a lot when they was little. So when they grow up and they're released into this world, what are they gonna do? What their parents did to them.
Now, through the psychological approach, we'll be able to discuss how different social media platforms, movies, and different television shows that you've seen streamed on your own television at home could cause people to have the feeling of murder grow within themselves. So, through the chameleon, let me not do that first. And I see that a few of us here have taken AP Psychology, took it this year, and through discussion of the Myers Psychology textbook, 3 definitions of imitation really stood out to me and really proved what we're discussing here about what causes individuals to commit murder. So first, automatic mimicry. Now, automatic mimicry is an imitation process that occurs within individuals to describe contagious behavior. And Tanya Chartman was a psychologist that did an experiment on this, which I'll discuss in a few seconds. Secondly, conformity. To comply with social pressures of society or your individual friend groups. And we can see examples of conformity from as small